sit back on your heels and then reach your arms forward. Just let your forehead rest on the floor and start your yogi breathing. So in through your nose and out through your nose. Just settling your breath, settling your mind, settling your heart rate. So I'm using my camera to film, which is what I'm looking at, but then I also have my laptop over here so that I can see you guys. So if you want to put your video on, I will look at it here and there. I'll try to give you some like pointers or adjustments throughout the class, but I have it set up like participant view so that I can see it. So totally up to you, not a requirement by any means. If you're in your pajamas and just want to practice that way and not turn your video on, totally okay. So we have about 1 minute left. If you just joined, we're starting in child's pose, big toes together, knees about hip distance apart, rest your forehead on the floor, reach your arms forward, come into your yoga breathing. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Let's go ahead and start our practice. So if you're in child's pose, just stay right there. That's where we're starting today. So again, coming into the yogi breathing, full breath in, full breath out, in through your nose, out through your nose. Keep your breathing going. And what I plan on doing for this summer for our classes is I'm going to have sort of like a theme, a body part theme for each month, and we're just going to build on that body part. So June is going to be core, and core is a lot more than just, you know, your front abs, your six pack. There's a lot of stuff on the side that's core, obliques, hip flexors are even sometimes considered core. There's some back muscles that are considered posterior core. So we're going to focus on all those things throughout June, and we're going to do that through some warrior passes and some other poses. And we'll still have a complete practice. We'll still do back bends, we'll still do balancing poses as well. Just kind of a focus on core today and throughout June. So go ahead and take one more big breath in, one more full breath out in your child's pose. And then stay there and just set an intention or dedication for today's practice. So there's a lot going on in the world, obviously. There's coronavirus, there's protests, there's riots. So just one word, something simple to get you focused on your mat. Giving yourself this 45 minutes. Full inhale. Full exhale to seal your intention on your heart. Slowly come up from your child's pose and come into a tabletop position. So hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Now I want you to start your core engagement right now. So if you want, you can take one hand to your belly, it doesn't matter which one, and just kind of pull your belly in. So pulling your core in, kind of knitting your ribs slightly so that your back is nice and long too. Crown of your head forward, tailbone back. Now, you can release your core slightly and let your belly drop coming into cat-cow, and then peek up at the ceiling and dome and round your spine. Inhale, belly drops, peek up. So light core engagement, just light attention, but not really pulling it in. Exhale, curl your spine. Just one more. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, dome and round. Exaggerated here. This time I do want you to pull your core up and in and feel your spine rounding. Come back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes behind you and come into a high plank. So again, core engagement. So belly shouldn't be dropping, hips shouldn't be too far up. You want that long spine, pull your core in. Full breath in, Full breath out. Come up to your first down dog. Go ahead and pedal out your knees, pedal out your feet. You can drop one heel at a time. You can send both heels nice and strong towards the floor to stretch the back of your legs, stretching your hamstrings. Take one more breath in your dog. And then shift back to that high plank. Pull your core in. Full breath in. Full breath out. Back to your down dog. Now I want you to engage your core in your down dog. So about right underneath your belly button, I want you to pull that section in. And then as you do that, press your hips back. Now press your heels down to the floor. And let's take a nice slow vinyasa. Inhale, come forward to your high plank. Keep that core engaged. Exhale, release your knees. Come down to a low push-up. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Just hip height, maybe a little higher. Exhale, bring your right foot forward, place it down. Inhale, reach up. Coming into our warrior one, our crescent lunge. And then I want you to plant your back foot and make it a warrior one. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Now bring your hands to your ribs. We're gonna do this nice and slow. And now pull your core in. So I could tell just by watching the video, I was puffing my chest and my whole core out. So again, right in between your belly button and kind of your hip bones, just squeeze that in. Now, as you engage that area, you should feel your back kind of straighten a little, your lumbar spine. Pull it in. Now I want you to grab right at your waist, so a little bit above your belly, and kind of just lift that up. Then bring both hands to heart center. Keeping all of that engaged, just lift your chest slightly. It's a small movement. And now press your head back slightly so that it's in line with the rest of your spine. Now reach both arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release hands down. Come back to your dog, down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Slow vinyasa, forward to your high plank. Exhale, release knees. Come all the way down. We're going to take a little baby cobra together. Now inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. You can always come to the tabletop first and then press up to your down dog, or it can be a fluid movement. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Plant your back foot and then lift yourself up. You can use your arms. Bring your hands back to your hips first. Now bring your hands, fingertips almost right below your ribs so that your thumbs are on your low rib or your floating ribs. Now pull that section in, pull your core in, engage. Now grab your waist right above your belly button, kind of lift it up, just pulling up. And then bring hands to your heart center, just a tiny lift through your heart and chest. Now press the back of your head back so that's in line with your spine. Both hips, like your hips are headlights, I want them facing forward. Now reach up for a full breath in and a full breath out. Keep your core engaged, release hands down. Step back to your dog, full breath in, full breath out. Moving through, come forward, high plank. Release your knees, lower all the way down. This time we're gonna take a full locust. Arms by your sides, lift your heart and chest, lift your legs, hold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release all the way down, hands underneath shoulders, press up, down, dog. Big inhale, big exhale. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, reach arms back. Core is pulling in. Keeping your core engaged, reach forward and up. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, straighten legs, reach arms up, press. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your shins. Exhale, release your right foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, reach forward and up. So crescent lunge, just like our warrior one, except our arms are up. Core is pulling in, lifting up slightly, lift through your heart and chest. Press the back of your head back. And bring your hands back to your hips. We're gonna add a twist to work our side core, our obliques. So slowly, and I want you to use your core to twist. So we're not gonna use our arms first. Your core and your mid-spine. Just twist over to the left. So your right shoulder is coming over across your body. Now reach arms out. So we often twist, we use our arms, we use our limbs to twist. We're focusing on our core. So I want the twisting to be from your core first, and then arms just add. Reach through both fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, come back to your crescent lunge. Plant your back foot, open up to your warrior two. So same thing in our warrior two. Let's make sure our core is engaged. Hands to your ribs. Pull your core in. Make sure your front knee's stuck over your ankle. I should have said that first. Now hands right above your belly button. Lift up slightly. It's almost like you're lifting from your ribs. Lift yourself up. Hands to heart center. Lift your heart and chest. Grow a little taller. Press the crown of your head, not the crown of your head, the back of your head back. Crown of your head up. Now adding limbs. Reach arms out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Flip your front palm. Reach up and back. Revolve your warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more inhale to lift up and back. Exhale, come back to your warrior two. We'll come into a bent knee triangle. Reaching your left arm forward. Left elbow to left knee. Right arm floats up. Keep that core engagement that we've been working on. Full breath in. Full breath out. Take one more inhale. Press your heels. Exhale back to your warrior two. Just one inhale, flip up and back, revolve. Exhale, cartwheel down to a twisted lunge. Right hand planted, left hand to your knee, your hip, or reaching up towards the ceiling. Actually, I want you to keep it on your hip because again, I want to focus on that core. So bring your hand back to your hip. Now twist from your core over towards your left knee. Peek up past your shoulder. Now option to reach up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, top arm down. Step back, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Moving through, come forward, high plank. You can drop your knees. We'll do a chaturanga here. So you can lower all the way down to cobra or upward facing. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, just dome and round your spine. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, place it through. Strong core, long spine, look forward. Step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, reach arms back, hover your chest off your thighs. Sweep forward and up to your chair. Full inhale. Full exhale. Stay in your chair, bring your hands to heart center. Now pull your core in. Belly is in. We're going to come into half pigeon. So lifting your right leg up, Stack your right knee on your right ankle on your left knee. Now you can stay right here, or you can hinge forward. But as you hinge forward, again, I want you to use that core. So send your tailbone back, your hips hinge forward. You can tap your elbow on your knee and your elbow on your heel. Take a full round of breath. Sit back a little lower. Slowly bring yourself back up, hands at heart center. Release your foot, reach arms up in your chair. Just straighten your legs, take a little tiny back bend. Fold forward and down. Woo. Inhale, halfway lift. I almost fell over. Exhale, release, hands down. Left foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, reach forward and up to our crescent lunge. Core engagement, belly in, spine is long, heart and chest lifting, back of your head pressing back. Now, bring your hands back to your hips, adding that twist, but twisting from our core. So twist towards your right knee. Core and back, so lumbar spine, not lumbar spine, thoracic spine, your mid spine. Twisting from that area. Now reach arms out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up back to center. Plant your back foot, warrior two. Bring your hands to your ribs. I'm gonna just step back here so you guys can see me. Hands to ribs, pull it in. Hands to your waist, lift up. You can do hands to your chest, or you can just lift your heart and chest from there. Press the back of your head back, reach arms out. Full inhale. Full exhale. Flip your front palm, revolve your warrior. Keeping that core engagement to lift up and reach back. Come back through your warrior two. Coming into our bent knee triangle, reach forward. Elbow to knee. Top arm reaches. Full breath in. Full breath out. Flip back to your warrior two. Just flip your palm, one inhale, reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel down to the twisted, left hand planted. Right hand to your hip. Use your core to twist towards your right knee. Back heel pressing back. Now reach your top arm up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, top arm down, step back, down, dog. Big inhale, big exhale. Come forward to your high plank. Release knees, lower all the way down, taking a Sphinx pose this time. Arms come, elbows come underneath your shoulders, arms pressing down onto your forearms. Inhale, lift your heart and chest. Hold on the exhale. Inhale, lift a little higher, see if you can roll your shoulders back. Exhale, release all the way down, hands underneath shoulders, tuck toes, make your way to your dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, dome and round. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Core is engaged, long spine, look forward. Step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, reach arms back. This time, keep arms back. Just lift your heart and chest. Keeping that core engaged. Full inhale. Full exhale. Stay here, hands to heart center. Coming back to our standing pigeon. Lift your left foot, left ankle onto your right knee. Sit back. Option to take the hinge forward. Elbows tap knee and heel. Lift back up, hands at heart center. Release your left foot. Straighten legs, reach arms up, press hands, tiny back bend. Fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, zip your right foot back. Inhale, reach arms back to a crescent lunge. Exhale, reach forward and up. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Hands back to your hips, adding that little twist. So twist from your core, from your obliques, twisting towards your left knee. Now bring your hands to heart center this time. We're gonna take a twisted lunge. So using your core again to bring your elbow down to your knee. So right elbow to left knee. Now use your right hand and make a fist. Press your left hand onto that fist and again, twist from your center, from your core, from your obliques, almost from your ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Hands back to heart center. Lift back up. Arms reach up. Plant your back foot. Warrior two. Without using your hands this time, just bring your attention to all those places. So core pulling in, hip bones forward. Lift yourself from your ribs. Lift through your heart and chest. Straighten your front leg. We're going to take a straight leg triangle. But I want you to bring your hands to your hips. So again, we usually use our arms to lengthen through this pose. Hands to your hips, hands to your ribs even. Pull your ribs in, pull your core in. Now drop your right shoulder just slightly as you hinge forward from your hips. Now add that little twist, keeping your right shoulder slightly dropped. Now add the arms, left arm down, right arm up. You can bring your left hand to a block. You can place it on your shin. You can place it to the outside of your foot. Long spine, strong core. Inhale. Exhale. Float yourself back up to standing. Bend into your front knee, warrior two. Flip your front palm, revolve, reach up and back. Cartwheel down just to the regular lunge. Step back, down dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. Moving through, come forward, high plank. Drop the knees or come all the way down. We'll come into a little cobra together. Lift your heart and chest. Tap your toes, release, come back to your dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, dome and round. Inhale, right leg high. This time float forward, bring your right knee to your right elbow and pause. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through, look forward, step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees, bring your hands to heart center, lift your heart and chest. Back to our chair pose, just hands at heart center. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, straighten legs, reach arms up. Then just bring your arms by your sides. We're gonna come into a warrior three. So you can bring your hands to your hips or you can bring hands back to heart center. Pick your right leg up and start to send it back. So you might wanna just take it back. You can step it back first, maybe 1 or 2 feet, and then start to hinge forward, lifting that right heel, that right leg up. Now reach arms back to airplane. Lift your heart and chest, press your back heel back. Full breath in. Full breath out, just floating in your pose. Slowly bring your right knee to 90. Reach both arms up. Left arm stays up, right arm reaches back. Take your right foot back for our dancer's pose. So catch your foot in your hands. This is a tough transition. So if you needed to tap that foot down, that's okay. Lift your heart and chest. Start to kick back into your hand. Maybe take that tiny hinge forward from your hips. Option to keep your top arm up, option to reach it forward, peeking past your fingertips. Take one more inhale. Exhale, slowly bring your knees back together. Release your foot. Take a couple back strokes or windmills of your arms. Just release your shoulders. Bring both arms by your sides. Full breath in. Full breath out. Make sure you're at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach arms up, press palms. You can add a little back bend. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, reach forward and up, crescent lunge. Core is in and strong. Spine is nice and long. Hands to your hips. Twisting from your core, from your obliques. Twist towards your right knee. Now bring hands to heart center. Take your left elbow down to your right knee. Make a fist with your left hand. Flatten your palm on your right hand and press it down. Now add a little more leverage. See if you can get a little more twist by pressing your top hand into that fist. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, slowly unravel, hands back to heart center. Lift yourself up. Plant your back foot. Come back to your warrior two. Full breath in. Full breath out. Straighten your front leg. Hands to hips to come into our straight leg triangle. Drop your left shoulder just slightly, just like 5 degrees. Then hinge from your hips, tilting forward, keeping your core engaged. Top arm down, bottom arm down, top arm up. You can peek up at your thumb. You can find leverage on the floor, on the block, on your shin. Take one more inhale. Exhale, come back up to standing. Bend into your front knee. Just inhale, reach up and back, revolve. Exhale, cartwheel down to the regular lunge. Step back to your dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Moving through, come forward, high plank. Release your knees. We're gonna lower all the way down for a full locust again. Arms by your sides. Lift your heart and chest, lift your legs. Hold. One more inhale, lift from both ends. Exhale, release all the way down, hands under shoulders, press back to your dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, dome and round. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee taps left elbow like you're in a high plank. Core is working. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Long spine, look forward. Step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend knees, reach arms back. Arms, your choice this time for your chair pose. You can leave them back, you can reach them forward, you can bring them back to heart center. Straighten your legs. Bring hands to heart center, hands to your hips. Step your left foot back, just 2 or 3 feet. You can reach arms up or start with hands at heart center. Hinge forward as you lift your left heel. Coming into our warrior three. Reach arms back, airplane arms. Press your back heel back. Find a little lift in your heart and chest. Now slowly bring your left knee forward to 90. Reach arms up, do a little check-in with your core. Right arm stays up, left arm reaches back as you bend your left knee back to catch your foot. Inhale, length through your right side body. Exhale, kick back into your dancers. So again, that's a really tough transition. So if you needed to take a little break, tap your foot down, it's okay. Awesome dancers, everyone. These look good. Take one more inhale. Exhale, slowly bring yourself back up. Knees tap at the top. Release your foot. Release both arms by your sides. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, bring your elbows in towards your ribs. Lift your heart and chest. Bring your wrists back slightly more than your elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, forward fold and hold here. So we're gonna add a little standing twist to our forward fold. I'm gonna face the camera so you can see my feet a little bit better. So take your right foot in front of your left. Left leg should be nice and straight and right knee is bent. Now bring your hands to your hips. Again, using that twist, so twisting from your ribs, twist to the left. Now option to release your right hand down. You can reach your left arm up. Keep that twisting motion. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release your arms if you took them. Normalize your legs. Just take a forward fold. Full breath in. Full breath out. Hands back to your hips. Left foot in front of your right foot. Right leg is nice and straight and long. Left knee slightly bent. Now twist to the left. Release left arm down. You can reach your right arm up. Make sure the twist is coming from your side body. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Hands down. Normalize your legs, forward fold. You can shake them out if you need to. And then take a full forward fold of your choice. So you can hide arms behind legs, elbows behind knee crease, fingertips down. You can step on your hands with your heels. You can step on your hands with the front of your feet. You can take your middle finger and pointer finger and grab your big toe, yogi toe lock, and use that for some leverage. Pull your chest into your thighs. Just let your head hang. Take one more round of breath. Slowly release whatever grip you have, and then roll up just one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way up to standing. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Coming back to our chair pose, bend your knees. You can reach arms up. You can bring arms by your sides or hands to your heart, whatever works for you. Now slowly lower down. We're gonna lower all the way down to a boat pose. So bend your knees. You can lift your heels slightly, a little toe stand. Release your bum. Bring your knees to 90, or you can send your legs long, arms out by your sides. Take a full breath in your boat and a full breath out. Now we're just gonna lower to half boat to keep working our core. So lower upper body down, legs are still hovering. Inhale, exhale, release all the way down. You can bring your knees in, take a little rock or sway side to side. You can take a happy baby here if you want to, grabbing your feet. And then release the soles of your feet down for a back bend. We'll take a bridge pose, just one bridge or wheel. So bring your heels in towards your glutes. Press your hands and heels down. Now lift your hips as you keep that core engaged. So remember our core engagement, pulling in, but just lifting your hips. Now I want you to engage your glutes. So squeeze your glutes together, see what that feels like. And then release your glutes if you can. See if that makes any difference on how much core engagement you have. Everyone take one more breath. Lift your hips. Exhale, slowly lower down. Soles of your feet together for wide bound angle or Supta Baddha Konasana. Left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Let your spine neutralize after your back bend. One more inhale. One more exhale. Bring your knees back to 90. Send your left leg long. Bring your right knee into your chest for single knee to chest. Interlace your hands right underneath your knee. Pull your right knee in. Send your left leg long, length through your heel. Pull your right knee slightly in towards your ribs. Just change the angle a little bit. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your left foot to the floor by bending your left knee. Coming into a figure four, stack your right ankle on your left knee. Lift your left leg up. Reach through that space we created and pull your left leg in. If your right elbow is at your knee and you can keep your right shoulder on the ground while you do this, you can use your elbow to press your knee out. If you want that extra stretch, you can also just bring your right hand to your knee and press out. So whatever's more comfortable for you. This always gets into my low back a little bit and in my glutes. I do like to add the hams sometimes. Take one more inhale in your figure four. Exhale, release your left foot down. Just bring arms by your sides, send your right leg high, lengthen. Now using the length from your heel and through your heel, release your right leg all the way down. Nice and slow. Left leg meets it. Take a full round of breath. Just enjoy. Single knee to chest. Left knee in. Right leg is long. Give your left knee a squeeze. Lengthen through your right leg. So creating compression in our left hip, we're trying to find that length in your right hip. This also feels really good sometimes if you do it on a block. You can set a block underneath your bum, or you can do this like on the edge of your bed. I have really tight hip flexors, so I like my long leg to like really relax down, and then you can get added stretch here. Just one more breath. Right foot to the floor, bent right knee. Left ankle stacks on your right knee for figure four. Lift your right leg up. Reach through with both hands, maybe just your right hand if you're going to use your left to press your knee out. You can also use your elbow to do so. Feet are flexed, toes up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, release your right foot down. Left leg high, arms by your sides. Lengthen and lower, using muscle control all the way down to the floor. Send both legs long, full round of breath. Bend your knees, soles of your feet on the floor. We'll take a wide-legged twist. So bring your feet to the outer edges of your mat. So the outer edge of your feet on the edge of your mat. Arms by your sides. Let your knees fall over to the right. Now pick your right foot up and stack it on your left knee, just to add a little bit of pressure, a little bit of weight to press your left knee down. You can look out past your left shoulder or fingertips. Full breath. Take your gaze back to center, leave your legs where they are. Reach both arms up, palms facing each other. Now reach both arms back, getting a little added back bend here. As you reach arms back, feel the left side of your body, your left back kind of lifts. There's a little bit of rounding back there. Full breath. Normalize your arms. You can bring them back up and back down, or you can just bring them back over. Unstack your right foot. Knees come back to 90. Arms back up to the sides if they weren't quite there. Knees fall to the left. Left ankle stacked on your right knee. Gaze to your right just for a breath. Gaze comes back up to center, up to the ceiling. Arms reach up, palms facing each other. Arms reach back. Feel that little added back bend, added stretch. Bring your arms back by your sides. Unstack your ankle, bring your knees back up to 90. You can take another squeeze, bringing your knees into your chest. You can take some movement here, rocking side to side, or maybe making circles. You can come back to the happy baby. Our other one was short, so if you want to take one here, grab the outside edges of your feet. Again, here you can rock or sway side to side. You can add some stretch by taking a straddle pose. Get into those hamstrings, kicking legs out. You can kick one foot out at a time too. Just keep one in happy baby and switch the legs. Take whatever you need. Bring your knees back into center. One more little squeeze. Send your legs long, coming into your Shavasana. Feet fall out, palms face up. Let your full body relax, so even your core. I know we engaged our core a lot today, but go ahead and let that relax. I'm going to ring the bell 3 times when we come out of Shavasana, so you can just lay back until you hear the bell. I will bring you out. But imagine everything in your body besides your bones is just like water. It's like, like a muddy lake. Imagine it spreading out through your mat. Everything melting down. Close your eyes. Do a little body scan. See if you're holding tension anywhere. So I always hold it in my neck and shoulders. So my Shavasana, I like to pull my shoulders down away from my ears. Just feel my shoulder blades meeting the floor. Do that wherever you feel tension. Close your eyes if you haven't already. Normalize your breathing and enjoy your final resting pose. Find peace within yourself, within your heart, and spread that peace wide and far. Staying right where you are, and just start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing small movements back into your body. When you're ready for a larger movement, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself one more squeeze, one more hug, and thank yourself for taking this 45 minutes of self-care to come to yoga today. Roll to either side, whichever your favorite side is, left or right. You can use your arm as a pillow. Just fall onto your arm. Recall your intention or dedication. Maybe set a new one right here in fetal position, a position of new beginnings. Set a new one for yourself for the rest of your week. Seal it with a breath. Bring yourself up to seated. You can press up through your hands. Coming to your seated position, keeping eyes closed or glancing down at your fingers or down at the floor. Bring your hands to heart center. Just bow your chin slightly. You can say namaste. You can say thank you. Thank you all for coming. It's so good to see you again. I wish we could be in the Matchbox, but this is just as good for now until we can get back to practicing. Does anybody have any questions or any poses you'd like to see for the rest of June or for the rest of the summer? I'll allow you to unmute yourself if you want to say anything, or you can use the chat too. Anybody? No? Okay. I'll just keep using my creative freedom then and try to bring you a great class. But thank you everyone for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you next week. Oh, someone just said wheel. I'll work in wheel next week. We'll add it to bridge too. Thank you. Thank you.